Groping in the dark, trying to figure this out. No lights, no sound. I've been making friends with the feeling of doubt. The last year.
Hi there, how are you? Are you tired of being an adult? So am I. Welcome to today's video. Today we are going to talk about the scams of adulting. Hey, I'm tired. I just want to go back to being my mama's child, and play with that and play pretend and whatever. So let's get into today's video because this adulting has shown me adulting. So our first scam is paying bills. Who came up with the idea of money? They crazy. They were crazy because how do you see they could have made enough for everybody. Like now we wouldn't have to work as much for money, or we could have be doing barter trade. Can you imagine doing barter trade with Kenya Power? Giving them beans so they can give you electricity. They deserve it, by the way. When you think about it, yeah, paying bills is crazy. I remember when we were finished school, we were all excited. Yeah, I'm gonna find work. I'm going to be successful and everything. And then when you come out here, that time we were saying that life was looking at us like but anywho, we'll still survive. So paying bills is one of the scams of adulting. When we were little, we were always saying like, oh, I want to grow up, I want to become big. If we knew the bills waiting for you to pay, I don't know, even Netflix bill. We keep on adding more to ourselves. You want to have bundles, you pay more, subscriptions and crazy stuff and whatever. But it is life. Welcome to Adulting 101. You have to pay your own bills. And if your parents are still paying for you, well, good for you. Don't move out. Stay there. Stay there because we are suffering out here. Really suffering. Lord help us. On to the next one is having to go to work when you're sick or you have a honey. For those who drink, hey, it's just crazy. Have you ever gone to work with a hangover? Okay, if you don't drink, then I'm sorry. It's that time you're asking God, please Lord heal me. I will never go back there again. But can you imagine if it were those days you're living at your mom's, you're still under your mom care? You could have just been like, oh mama, I'm not feeling well. She could have just told you to go ahead and sleep. But now here you are, you decided to be an adult. Deal with it. Deal with it. Stop, don't go to that work and you'll be fired and you won't have money to pay the bills, So pick up yourself, go to that work with your hangover. You were drinking alone after all, and even that money to get the hangover, you still need to go to work. Another point is your health is your responsibility. You remember when you're young, your mama will just tell you like, oh, stop playing in the rain, you'll catch a cold, stop eating ice, don't put on your sweater. Right now he's telling you, you have to know it's cold enough to put on a sweater. You are not adult, come on. You drink cold water, you're going to nurse your own cold by yourself. Health is your responsibility. Whatever you eat, you need to eat healthy, to check on yourself. Earlier on, when you were not an adult, your mother used to take care of that. And right now, you eat that junk. You eat that junk. Or full of carbs, and you don't want to take your vegetables and fruits. You don't want to take water. And you get sick. There's nobody to nurse you. You have to nurse yourself. You're an adult. Welcome to Adulting 101. Another point is being disciplined with their sources of income. Can you imagine when you decide to be childish and excuse me. Hey, another point is that your source of income is a responsibility. Can you imagine when you're young, your parents used to force you to go to school. Maybe you're like, oh, mama, I have a headache. They're like, school is a must. You have to go to school, or they're sending you somewhere you don't want to go. But right now, if you don't go to that work, if you don't set that alarm to wake up at 4 a.m., you'll lose that job, and there's nobody to take care of you, and you have bills that needs to be paid. You remember the subscription? Netflix haitajilipa. So welcome to Adulting 101. It's just a big scam. Like, you being responsible for yourself is, and it comes out of you so naturally. Like, you feel tired, you don't want to go, but you need to go. You know you need to go, but you don't want to. You have to keep on pushing that hustle. Maybe it's your business, you're barely making any sales, it's a bad month, but you still have to show up. To show up and do what's necessary. That's another scam of adulting. Who would have known? Who would have known I will go and do, especially like this time I went on it was like some sort of exhibition, and the first time I've ever gone there, it did really well. The second time, that's when the economy started going crazy, and that didn't do well. So when I saw there 2 days, I paid for 2 days, and apparently, hey, it was very bad. So I still had to show up the next day because I had paid for 2 days, and praying and wishing it will be better, but it ended up being very bad. But I'm an adult. Even now, even whatever happened, you still have to show up and do what you have to do, because there's nobody coming to rescue you. You got to get up and get to work, unless you want to take a cab na uende pretend like we hear people in CBD. Some of the beggars are not, they are like working, which is very sad. But anywho, we are talking about scams of adulting. So on to another point is entertaining yourself. When you're young, your mom will make sure maybe they have paid for that DSTV. If you are lucky enough, you have that GoTV. There is a TV. They sacrifice, they buy that radio. They sacrifice, they take you out on Sundays. But now that's your job. Now that's your job to do. I wasn't ready for this. I'm not ready to entertain myself. How now? How? I wasn't ready for this. How am I supposed to entertain myself? This is so hard. You pay for that Netflix so you can watch it and get entertained. What is that now? I always feel like entertainment should be paid for by somebody else so that I'd feel entertained. So when I'm watching maybe that Netflix and the one who have paid, I'm like, it's not even worth it. But anytime somebody else is paid for something, I enjoy it. So, but here we are, Adulting 101. If you need to like go out, you have to bring your head together and budget for it. By then your mom just used to tell you, dress up, we are going out, we are going to have fun, we are going to go to Ishago or wherever and have fun there. But now that's your job. Can you imagine? We are in this boat, all of us, and it's sinking. So another knee is planning for holidays like Christmas, especially Christmas. Most of the time many people go for offs, and maybe they take time off work and even close their businesses for Christmas. Is taken as a very big holiday. So this was where adulting one on scam really hit me hard. So I'm here, I moved out. I stayed with my partner, my spouse now. It's December. I think maybe he just doesn't celebrate or something, but here I am. I was used to Christmas. Most of the time my mom would ask us, maybe if you're not going to my grandma's, my mom would ask us like, what do you guys want us to cook? Most of the Christmases, by the way, we usually made mokimo, some meat stew, and some cabbage. That was like so obvious. And because we are family, maybe I remember my childhood watching a lot of Christmas cartoons and stuff. Now here I am, my own place. I'm supposed to plan what we are going to eat, come up with activities that we are going to do. I'm like, how? I'm sorry, but I can't enjoy something I planned. So sad. It's like paying for my own entertainment. What is that? So here I am in my adulting. And actually it hasn't sunk in. Like, I'm supposed to plan for a Christmas, and even now Christmas is approaching and I don't have plans. I want to have fun, I want to enjoy it, but hey, the adulting part, it's not working. It's not working. Hey, I don't even know what I'm going to do. Can we gather here, all of us who don't have plans, and maybe come up with something for those who are unplanned? What do you think? That's a good idea, right? Right? I know you all like it because you also don't have any plan. You're just waiting for your friends to hit on you like, uko wapi? And then you're like, I'm just in the crib chilling, doing nothing. Unatokea. But now, we have a child, and the worst part is actually that when she's looking up to her mother to come up with a plan, and the mother doesn't have any plans. This is catastrophic. What? Sad one. Anyway, we'll figure something out. So on to the last bit of our adulting scam is your own plugs. Plug, like, remember when you're small, your mom would tell you like, go get the veggies from Mama Nani because she sells fresh ones and at good prices. Go get this flour from this shop because they'll sell you at this price. Do this and that. Even when you're in high school, maybe where to get books, nini. But now you're starting your own house. Maybe there gas, you'll have to figure out where to get it. You'll have to figure out where to get utensils. You'll have to figure out which kibanda is best for you. So you'll end up sampling all of them. You'll have to figure out which restaurant is good to take your family out in your area, because maybe you no longer live in the area you grew up, or your mother lives in a whole different town or county, wherever. You say that time, like, maybe a taps breaks and your mom will send somebody, tell them Njoro atakuja kutengeneza. Right now you'll have to go and look for that Njoro. Because maybe the one that was doing the work at your mom's place is living 2 counties away. Are you going to call them to your own place and pay for that transport. No, you're your own plug. It's hard, right? I know we are in this together. You're still figuring it out. So those are some of the crazy scams of adulting, like figuring out the theme for your house. Like, you found just your mom's house and maybe at some point you were like, sasa walichanganya hizi makala sijui zinakaaje. Sasa hii nyumba yako inakaaje? You're lucky you have Pinterest. It's just crazy, like knowing, like me, I'm like, how am I supposed to know which furniture is good? I'm just going to buy the bad one until I get the good one. Like nakalia kiti inavunjika. Then they knew, and they're like, ini hardwood. I don't know. Even electronics, I go with the brands, and if that brand disappoints, I'm like, oops, I guess I don't know what to do now. Oh, if you're going through adulting scams and adulting 101, just know you're not alone. We used to think as kids that how these adults look well put together, everything is thought out. Maybe they don't even know where they are headed. Don't even know what I'm supposed to be doing right now. I don't know. When am I going to know? I don't even know that one. So that's it for today on the scams of adulting. And if you have more of the scams that you're facing right now in your adulting 101, please write them in the comments down below, and don't forget to subscribe, like, and share our video. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend, and see you on the next one. Ciao.